Hi, this is Dean, and welcome back to my weekly blog. Happy New Year. I hope you had a safe and healthy and happy New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and I hope you're excited about an incredible 2009, because this is the year, whether you're one of my students already kicking butt and making a lot of money, let's make twice as much this year. If you're a new student and just wondering if this is for you, let me tell you, 2009 is your year. This is going to be the greatest time in history to prosper and profit from real estate. Prices are going to be at an all-time low, and you have strategies from me and all the other students at Dean G and the Dean Graziosi family sharing techniques to profit in today's down market. Whether you have a lot of money, no money, good credit, bad credit, it doesn't matter. Pick the right strategy and make 2009 the most successful, financially successful year of your entire life. And we're going to be here to help you every step of the way. Last week, if you saw the blog, I got a little personal, let you know about things that affect my life that can sometimes try to throw my mind off track. And I just don't let it by focusing on a big future, focusing on all the things in my past where we're building the credibility or my building blocks for my future success. I focus on what I'm grateful for, and it always puts me in the greatest mood ever. So here's what I want to talk about today, setting goals for 2009. Here's what I never set a lot of goals in my life. I really didn't. In my mind, I did. I just didn't write them down a lot. And I'm being honest when I say that, because I used to think people who wrote down goals were dreamers. And in some cases, they really are. They're just writing down, I want $1 million, I want a private jet, I want a yacht. But they don't take any action to make any of those happen. So I know The Secret is a great motivational, inspirational movie that was out for a long time and still doing great. The one thing that I miss when I saw just some parts of The Secret is the lack of action. You know, put the right mindset, focusing on a bigger future, focus on what you want is the beginning, is the start of making a better life. But without action, I think it goes down a dead-end road. So here's what I want to do about your goal list. Real simple. Last week, I asked you to write down just a whole bunch of goals you had. And if you didn't watch last week, then don't worry. Just take the time and write down all the goals you have in your life. Then I want you to do something. After you look at all of them, I really want you to pick the top 3. This is just a little exercise. You can do it with all of them later. But pick the top 3 goals. And then I want you to attach 2 things to them. I'm going to make this quick because I want you to get to this. The 2 things that I truly believe have helped me forever, helped so many people that I've shared this with out to actually make those goals become a reality is to do 2 things. Attach the reason behind the goal. You see, if you write down that you want $1 million, you don't want $1 million simply to have a big pile of green paper. You don't want it just so you can flaunt it or show your in-laws or your friends. You want that. There's a reason behind it. And you want it because maybe you want to give your family security. You want to stop the stress and worry about the bills. Maybe you and your spouse want to finally get back to a loving relationship, not just sitting down and when you get a free moment, you talk about how you're going to pay for your kids' college or pay for the bills. So there's a reason why you want that goal. So what I'm saying is pick those top 3 and find the reason behind each one of those. Okay, you want a bigger house. You don't just want it to impress the neighbors. You want a bigger house because of the security that brings you. So find the reason. The second part of that, I want you to also attach the emotion that goes along with it and the emotion you will feel once it's accomplished. If you made $1 million, how would that make you feel? What would be the emotion? Would you have a sense of security, gratitude? Would you feel grateful? Would you have confidence through the roof that when you walked into a room, people would see this glow about you? That's the emotion attached to it. So write down all the goals you have, do 2 things. Find the reason why you want that goal and write it down underneath it, and find the emotion attached that once you accomplish that goal, how you'll feel. Then I want you to take that paper and I want you to stick it wherever you can that you'll see it all the time and get yourself on that path. And I'm telling you, if a lot of those goals, which some of them will, include making more money, there is nothing that can propel you to wealth like real estate can. And 2009 is the year. Happy New Year, and let's make this an amazing year. I'll see you next week.